Last week we had the highest level of homes for sale in Inspirada in over 6 months. Where do you think our inventory levels are this week? If you want to answer that question and many more, check out this week's Inspirada Real Estate Market Update. I'll see you on the inside. Hi guys, my name is Rico Romano, Realtor with Paragon Premier Properties. Like every Friday, I'm going to go over everything that you need to know about the Inspirada real estate market in under 10 minutes. I work hard to make these videos for you guys because I want to make sure that you have all the information you need to make the right financial moves for you and your family when it comes to real estate in Inspirada. If you have the knowledge and at the right time, you can create massive change for your family's life. The right opportunity can provide more options, more freedoms for yourself, your family, and let's face it, real estate needs to be the cornerstone of your family's legacy. It is my mission to make sure this happens for you. If you agree with what I'm trying to do, take a quick minute and hit that like button and share this video with your friends so that we can have more informed buyers and sellers in the Inspirada real estate market. Okay, now let's dig into the numbers. Okay guys, as of July 30th, 2021, we currently have had 8 properties come on the market in Inspirada in the last 7 days. That brings our grand total up to 26 properties, and that's more properties than we've seen on the market since the beginning of the year. The average list price for a property here in Inspirada is $615,747. Now, in the last 7 days, we've had 5 properties go into escrow. Those 5 properties took 11 days on the market to get into escrow. Now, that's also a little bit higher than we're normally used to. Usually we've been averaging about between 5 to 7 days. So we're seeing a little bit of a jump, not only in inventory, but also a little bit of a jump on days on market. All right, in the last 7 days, we've also had 9 properties closed and 2 have been withdrawn off the market. Now, an interesting number that I also like to look at is list price versus sales price. Now, right now, our average is 102.12%. So what that means is that if you listed your home for $100,000, you could expect your property to go into escrow at $102,120. So as you can see, yes, we are getting more inventory, and yes, they are staying on a little bit longer. But the important thing is you are still getting way over ask. And a normal market, usually the list price to sales price is about 98% usually, not 102%. Months of inventory is another interesting number. I follow that every week. This is the 2nd week in a row that we've been over a month inventory. Last week we were barely over a month. This week we jumped up. We're over a month and a half worth of inventory. So we're at 1.63 months worth of inventory in Inspirada currently. Now again, let's keep this in perspective because a normal market, you usually have about 4 to 5 months of inventory. So to say that we have 1.5 months of inventory still indicates we have a very hot market. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, which I always finish my reports up, is with interest rates. This week, Freddie Mac's average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage was 2.8%. That's about the same as it was last week. Last year, we were at 2.99%. I'm gonna start doing something a little bit different when I talk about interest rates. Right now, the average home sales price in Inspirada is $615,000, right? So at the current 2.8%, your average mortgage payment with 10% down, not including insurance or taxes or HOA fees, is gonna be $2,277. Last year, that same mortgage would have been $2,333. So you're saving about 60 bucks a month with today's rate. The reason why I bring this up is because it's important for us to really grasp the idea that people don't buy properties because of the sales price. They buy properties because of their monthly payment. That's gonna be very important in the next 12 months or so. I foresee that interest rates are gonna hover around between 2.75 to 3% for a while, but we all know good things can't last forever. Eventually, we're gonna see interest rates rise up. I think that might happen sometime next spring, maybe next summer. So let's keep an eye on interest rates over the next 12 months. And I'm gonna be giving you examples of what your mortgage payment would be with the current interest rates. That way you can get a kind of idea of where the market's gonna be going. Okay, everybody, that's it for me for this week. But before we end this week's episode, make sure you leave some comments down below. If you liked this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, I guess that's okay too. You can give me a thumbs down, but just leave your opinions on why you didn't agree below in the comment section. I would appreciate it if you would hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I put out a new video. In upcoming segments, I'll be covering everything you want to know about Inspirada, to include eat spots, our neighbors, the schools, and other upcoming events. All right, guys, until next week, take care of each other and reach out to me by phone, email, or smoke signals if you have any questions about how to make sure your next real estate transaction builds your family's legacy. Talk soon. I'll see you next week.